The intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. In other words, science. But what breeds this curiosity? What makes us strive to understand the cosmos? I started simple, trying to understand life. I raised plants, working on maximizing crop output. Then livestock. Always food sources. Things to benefit people of the public, mind you. Nothing as outlandish as my current work. But as with all passions, I grew tired. Success is rewarding, but ultimately boring thing. I figured I'd done enough with life, and I was inspired to look at its cloaked counterpart. I grew soldiers for countless armies. Some are known, but most not. My most famous work was scrapped for these toy soldiers the Republic uses now. A clone army. A waste of time. But soldiers are only so efficient. I started with the most basic. Chemistry is rather a straightforward affair. Chemicals reacting with each other, exploding. It was death that ironically brought me back to life. Bioweapons, they call them. Such a crude term. It's not easy to convince an organism to act out of place, to convince an immune system to go into shock. But easy was never the goal. Easy isn't satisfying. Easy doesn't help me understand death any more than easy showed me life. Did you know before the Republic stole my work and kicked me out? I developed a Y-Wing based biobomb for the Chancellor. But they wouldn't tell you about that after the Red Dogs took it all away. Anyway, that doesn't have much to do with our current predicament, does it? Not very controlled. Is it personal? Maybe. Maybe just a little. An experiment on a grand scale, testing new ways to bring death to your door. Trial and error, and trial again, all while being paid to kill my biggest disappointment. But it's still science. I was offered an opportunity, a chance that I could do something that no other before me has ever done or dared to do since. A chance to prove myself that I could do it, that I would do it. It's really not personal. You just happen to be an unknown variable in this experiment. And I don't like unknowns. I apologize for taking up your time, Major. I know that you have a pretty booked schedule these days. Anyways, study calls. It's not often that I get to have a rapt audience such as yourself. We should do this again soon.